In an unprecedented move, a city council voted to exempt the Islamic call to prayer over mosque loudspeakers, which will play for several minutes as early as 6 a.m. and as late as 10 p.m. However, not everyone is happy about the mosques being allowed to break the noise ordinance. In response to a proposed ordinance, the city of Paterson, New Jersey voted 5-4 to exempt Muslims from a long-standing noise control ordinance. The vote ensures that mosques across the city have the right to broadcast the adhan, a minutes-long Arabic vocalization that signals the start of required Islamic prayers, according to News 12 New Jersey. The Paterson Noise Ordinance says, "The city shall permit adhan, call to prayer, church bells, and other reasonable means of announcing religious meetings to be amplified between the hours of 6:00 a.m. and 10:00 p.m. for a duration not to exceed 5 minutes." The ordinance guarantees that Islamic centers may play the calls to prayer over loudspeakers 5 times daily, beginning as early as 6 a.m. and ending at 10 p.m. Additionally, each call to prayer is allowed to last up to 5 minutes long. Although the growing Muslim population has cheered the ruling, many others have voiced their concerns over such an exemption. According to the record, the city council only narrowly passed the ordinance as it was met with mixed opinions from both city officials and residents. With around 30 people speaking during the hearing, the board was ultimately convinced that the Islamic minority required the exemption. Those who voted in favor include Al Abdelaziz, Shahin Khalik, Maritza de Villa, Flavio Rivera, and Michael Jackson. Those opposed include Ruby Cotton, William McCoy, Lilissa Mims, and Luis Velez. When it comes to religion, we are not equal, asserted resident Aliyah Khan, urging the council to support the noise ordinance. Along with the opposition, civilian Steve Bauer warned that the loudspeakers would be blaring the adhan in neighborhoods and disturbing local residents, especially those located within a mile or two of a participating mosque. He also referred specifically to Sayfullo Saipov, a former Paterson resident who killed 8 people in a truck attack in Manhattan. City officials quickly interrupted Bauer, ordering him to only address the noise ordinance. "With all due respect, this is a religious issue," Bauer responded. Many, especially those in the Muslim community, defended the changes, arguing that the Islamic minority hasn't been treated equally. The decision comes just weeks after the city swore in its first Muslim police chief, 60-year-old Turkish-American immigrant Ibrahim Baykora. "Some people during the day, they're working. They don't know what time it is for prayer, so that is why they have the loudspeaker, to remind people that time is now for prayer," says Paterson resident Jamal Ahmed.